Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. It has been so long since I've seen you. Gosh, not doing daily videos is crazy because I never see you guys anymore. It's nuts. But since tonight is New Year's Eve, bringing in the new year, I thought what better to do than create the ultimate crypto trading and investing guide for you guys for 2019. And best of all, it's free. That's right. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny because you guys on YouTube are cheap motherfuckers. No, I'm kidding. But people just complain about getting charged for stuff on YouTube. So I figured, what the hell? I'll just give all the best stuff to you guys for free because you deserve it anyways. You've spent countless hours watching my videos, watch me do dumb stuff, pick my nose, fart, whatever. I never farted on a video, but maybe sometime in the future, you've got that to look forward to. But I figured I'd do that because I'm selfish. Doing good stuff for other people makes me feel good. That's why I do it. Happy New Year. My gift to you. So, before we get started, obviously, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video. Pause the video. Read the disclaimer. Don't be a dumb douche turd. No, I'm not a financial advisor. No, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. This is just my experience, my opinions, what I think, what I do. And you do you, bro. Or broette, whatever it may be. So, what are we getting into today? Today, we're going to talk, like I said, the ultimate crypto trading investing for 2019. We're going to talk about dollar cost averaging. We're going to talk about MACD. We're going to talk about hodling Bitcoin and trading altcoin for gains. We're going to talk about trading pairs. We're going to talk about not being emotional, FOMO and FUD. We're going to talk about taking profits and don't be greedy. So we'll get into all that stuff, cover all of it, but we'll try and keep it short because you guys don't like long videos, or so I've been told. Now, to begin with, dollar cost averaging. If you've never heard of dollar cost averaging is the best way to buy into an asset of unknown value, especially for long-term investing. Now, this isn't for the quick trader. This is for the long-term investor. There's a difference between a trader and an investor. Investor sees stuff over the long term. Trader wants to make money now. So, dollar cost averaging, this I recommended since day one. Even before I was into crypto, I was doing this with traditional stuff just because it's a great way to buy in. You buy a fixed dollar amount on a regular interval, weekly, monthly, daily, whatever it is, and that helps you get the best price. Now you're saying, how do you do that? Well, let's say, for instance, you put $20,000 per month. I know this is a lot of money, but it just makes the math easy. It makes the math easy on me. Let's say you put $20,000 per month into Bitcoin, okay? Now in December, you can only buy one Bitcoin, so you only bought one Bitcoin at a super high price of $20,000. However, now when it's like $4,000, you can buy 5 Bitcoin at the low price of $4,000. So you buy more when the price is cheap, you buy less when the price is high, and it turns out that there are best days of the week to do this. Friday is the best day. Wednesday is the second best day. They've done studies on the bitcoin.pub, so you can go check this stuff out. As you can see down here, this blue right there, Friday, the green, Wednesday. Now, this was the beginning of last year. So that's that. But that's what I do. That's what a lot of people do because dollar cost averaging is the shit. So highly recommended, obviously not as a financial advisor. Second thing, MACD, the MACDizzle. I talk about this all the time. Like, I thought for a while that I invented this thing. Turned out I didn't. But it is a pretty awesome way to just make money off of Bitcoin and potentially other cryptocurrencies. Now, I've only taken a look at this using Bitcoin and daily candles, okay? So otherwise, you'll have to do your own research. But basically what MACD trading is you have Bitcoin versus a dollar, and then down here you have the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence. Here I use a 1226, okay? And so basically, simple thing is when the line is blue, when the blue line is above the orange line, so that's when the MACD line is above the signal line, you're going to be in Bitcoin. When it dips below, you're going to be in altcoin, or not altcoins, fuck that, no. And I'm not cutting that out either. You're going to be in stable coins, okay? So you're going back and forth between Bitcoin and a stable coin. Why? Because when the blue line is above the orange line, generally the price goes up. When the orange line is above the blue line, generally the price goes down. And it's pretty accurate. Actually, in fact, it's so freaking accurate that this dude, Matteo, the man from the Telegram group, Okay, he back tested this for 2 years. Okay, now had you have started with $1,000 and just used the MACD strategy, at the end of 2 years, just using the MACD strategy, you would have $69,349. But yeah, it freaking works. And the best part is that it's 69,000. So thank you, Mateo. Freaking awesome. Now, so, and I mean, you can see, like, when there was the big bull run, look, blue was above the orange the whole time. So you'd be in Bitcoin riding this up all the way. And then as it was coming down, you would be in a stable coin. So you can just buy more and more and more. This stuff works like gangbusters. But again, not financial advice. This is just something that I found. I've been using it. It's pretty badass. And I want you guys to at least look into it yourselves. So the next thing, HODL Bitcoin trade alts for gains. So last November 9th of 2017, I read this article on Cointelegraph, maximizing altcoin investing, 3 strategies. I don't even remember what the 3 strategies are, but I saw this graph, and this graph comes from something done by Willy Woo. He's a pretty good trader, okay? Now, basically, when we take a look at this graph, and I'll zoom in so you guys can see it here. This graph is Bitcoin and altcoins in days since launch on a logarithmic scale. Now, a logarithmic scale means that each notch is up an order of magnitude, 1, 10, 100,000, blah, 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 blah. If you take a look, Bitcoin is the red line. It's going up. Altcoins going down. Ever since I saw that, I was like, holy shnikes, I don't want to hold altcoins anymore. Now, I still buy altcoins, and I try and trade them and take a profit on them. But the only one that I'm holding long term is Bitcoin. And yeah, I am using the MACD strategy on Bitcoin to try and accumulate more Bitcoin. So all of that stuff, that is good to know. Also, guys, I'm giving you all the best stuff because it's the New Year's. You know, I'm setting myself up for a good New Year, and I'm hopefully setting you guys up for next New Year. Now, here's another thing, another question. A friend of mine asked, you know, should you trade between a Bitcoin trading pair or a US dollar trading pair? Because, you know, kind of we're trying to accumulate more US dollars, but more Bitcoin. And actually, I was thinking about it, all right? So, as you can see, I mean, most things you can trade either versus Tether or Bitcoin. So you can trade versus, like, for example, let's say you were to trade Ripple. I don't know why you do that, but, you know, if you want to trade Ripple, you know, it could be a roller coaster. You buy it and be like, and then you sell it and you be like, fuck yeah, and then you buy it again and you be like, and you sell it and you be like, yeah. So that's basically why you if you just want an emotional roller coaster, just trade Ripple. But anyways, see, they have a US dollar pair and they also have a Bitcoin pair. Okay, now here's what I was thinking. Now, generally, most people trade just against the Bitcoin pair because obviously you want the Bitcoin comparative to go up. So you want to be making more money than just holding Bitcoin by itself. And that's what I did for a long time until my friend asked me this. But when I thought about it, changed my opinion. See, basically, when we're in a bull market, it's to your advantage to trade against Bitcoin, because you want to accumulate more Bitcoin because Bitcoin's going up in price. However, when you're in a bear market, it would make sense to trade against US dollars because the price of Bitcoin is going down, but US dollars are staying stable. So that's pretty cool. Now, how do you determine whether it's a bull market or a bear market? Well, I mean, you know, they talk about it all the time, but there's another way. If you can't figure it out from like listening to the news and whatever, you can just check out like the weekly and look at the MACD. So basically, if you look at the MACD, boom, bull market right down here when the blue is above the orange, and when the orange is above the blue, we have a bear market. So that's basically a kind of simple way. No, that's not a definitive way. I know you're going to talk shit down in the chat, the comments. I know you're going to say that doesn't mean anything. Well, this is just a simple way. I'm a simple person, okay? I try and make stuff simple for me to understand. And like I said in the beginning, read the disclaimer. Don't be a freaking retard, okay? So, anyways, in bull markets, it's beneficial to trade versus Bitcoin because you're accumulating more Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin is going up. In bear markets, it's beneficial to trade against US dollar Tether because the price of Bitcoin is going down. So you wouldn't want to trade against Bitcoin and then the price of Bitcoin go down and then it's like worth less. Trade versus US dollars. Nobody has told me that before. I came up with that and the MACD all on my own. It's this brilliant mind, simple mind. Simple mind, brilliant, simple mind. Now, on to the next thing. Don't be emotional. FOMO and FUD, if you guys don't know that, fear of missing out and fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So basically, when the prices are going up, people FOMO in, and when the prices are going down, they FUD, they sell. That's basically it. So how do you not do this? And actually, kind of these two, don't be emotional and take profits, they kind of get in the same. But how do you do this? Guys, use freaking 3 commas. There's an affiliate link down in the description below. This is something that I use that I think if you do trade, you damn well better use this. Why? It's much better than an exchange. Now, you can link it up with exchanges like Binance, Bittrex, some other exchanges. But here's the thing. You set your buy order, you set your sell orders, and you set your stop losses all at once. You can't do that on an exchange. You can't. You can only do that on 3 commas. So that's why I say use this thing. I mean, it costs like $29 a month or something for the basic one. You can also get bots on there. I don't use the bots yet, but you can get bots on there. The basic one, I think, is like $29 a month, but totally worthwhile because it can save you a shitload of money. And also, guys, like I said, you have to take your profits. If you're going to trade, you have to take your profits. So when the price goes up, you have to take those profits because that's how you're going to actually make money as a trader. Being a trader is pretty darn simple, okay? You buy and then you take profits or you have your stop loss go off and you only lose a little bit. But 3 commas is awesome because you set up your buy order, your sell orders. You can have multiple sell orders, I think up to 4, okay? You can even have trailing for the last ones. And then you set your stop loss, and you can even have stop loss timeout. So if you get like wicked out, so you don't get wicked out of the trade, it's pretty badass. I use it every day. So I highly recommend that. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. 3 commas. There's a link down in the description. Helps out the channel. Thank you. Okay. Now, the last thing is don't be greedy. Now, guys, I'll tell you what happened. Okay. There's a story. Okay. A story. 2017 was a beautiful year in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. The price just kept going up and up and up and up and up. And we all thought the price was going to go up forever because we were like, there's no chance John McAfee is going to be eating his own dick on national television. So it's obviously going to go up past $20,000. And we were greedy. And guess what? Price came down. Came down quite a bit. Quite a bit. All the way down. But you know what? The price will go back up again. Maybe. I can't predict the future. However, don't be greedy. This is the thing. Always leave a little bit on the table. And this was whatever. You don't need to get every last dime. You don't need to be in the absolute bottom. You don't need to sell at the absolute top. If you're not greedy, you can collect more money throughout the way. If you're greedy, you're going to lose out on opportunities time and time again. So don't be greedy. Okay, that's the last one. And then, here we go. I think that's it. So we went through all of these things. Dollar cost averaging, MACD, HODL Bitcoin trade-alls for gains, trading pairs, don't be emotional, take profits, don't be greedy. That's the ultimate crypto trading investing for 2019. And then if you have more, guys, I know some of you may have watched this because you're like, well, you didn't teach me the Fibonacci. And it's like, hold your freaking pants on, man. If you want more, you can just go to the channel, okay? And then look at this. I have a playlist called Crypto Trading Tips where I talk about all this different stuff. I'll teach you the MACD trading strategy step by step, support and resistance, double bottoms, Fibonacci, whole bunch of other things on there. So if you want, you can go look at trading tips on there. You can learn indicator strategies, different stuff like that. Also, guys, something that I use, this is an affiliate, but I love it. I use it on the daily. It's called Signal Profits. Basically, daily trading signals from Jake Canfield, the #1 trader on TradingView multiple times. I think like 4 or 5 times he's been the #1 trader on TradingView. And dude, check this out, okay? 13% in 18 hours, 28% in 2 days, 18% in 3 hours. Like making pretty good returns when the average stuff for the day is probably about like 4%, maybe, or 0%, you know? So I've been using this, been making money. This is something where you need to be trading with at least $3,000 in order to actually make money because guess what? Signal Profits isn't free. But if you do want to try it out, there is an affiliate link down in the description. I think it's like $7 for 2 weeks or something like that. You can try it out. You can see. But like I said, if you're trading with less than $3,000, you're probably not going to make enough money to make it worthwhile for you. Now, lastly, guys, it is New Year's, okay? 2018 was probably one of the shittiest years of my life. However, I met some awesome people. The friends that I met this year made the whole entire year worth it. Otherwise, it was worthless. And the friends I'm talking about, a lot of YouTubers out there, you guys know who you are. Other people I've met in crypto, all of you guys who watch the channel, I love all of you guys. You guys have made it worth it. Otherwise, the year was complete shit. So, 2019 could be better. Why? Well, it's not going to be 2018. I mean, how much further down could we go? But check this out. So there is this article from 2013. I'm a time traveler from the future, here to beg you to stop what you're doing. Now, aside from it being kind of like a morbid thing about what's going to happen with Bitcoin, check this out. Back in 2013, okay? This person said, on average, every year so far, the value of Bitcoin has increased by a factor of 10. So, from $0.1 in 2010 to $1 in 2011 to $10 in 2012 to $100 in 2013. From now on, there's a slight slowdown as the value increased by a factor of 10 every 2 years to $1,000 in 2015, $10,000 in 2017, $100,000 in 2019, and $1 million in 2021. So it turns out McAfee's not going to be eating his own dick on national television. But look at this, $100,000 in 2019. Is that my prediction? No, I don't make predictions other than that zombies will never take over the world. But $1,000 in 2019. Potentially, there's talk. It could happen. I mean, we're on the verge of an economic meltdown. And, you know, when that stuff happens, people will put their money in gold. Or what's better than gold? Digital gold. The ultimate bug out money. You just shove that ledger so far up your rectum that they can't find it at the airport, and then you go. That's how you go. Or you could just remember the seed key. You know, depends. Some people like putting things up their rectums. Some people don't. So, anyways, that's all of that. Potentially could be a good year. I hope 2019 is going to be a great year for all of us. But if it's not, know that I love you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Guys, if you do want to support the channel, check out those affiliate things. That's what helps me. Help me help you. Help me help you. All right. Happy New Year. It's over. Go have a party. Have fun. Love you very much. All right. Peace.